guys, I'm the Keg Man. Welcome to Keg Man Plays, and once again, not being, well, on top of the game. Welcome back to Motorsport Manager, the Final Fantasy 19 modded playthrough that we're playing today. It is obviously the Keg Man edition as well, so an edition made just for moi. What's happened? Well, we'll have a sort of round up the previous race like we normally do. So in our den we managed to get a second place with Book, and unfortunately Vivian has crashed. Now I'm going to leave this one up to you guys to get in the comments if you want. Vivian has only 2 months left on her contract, which does mean this race and the next race. Do we renew her deal and keep her here for a bit longer? She is a decent driver, I won't lie. I would like a bit more smoothness, preferably, and the marketability is okay. It's just I've got the arseache with her. Maximilian Book, I'm happy with. I'm very happy with Maximilian Book. Okay, yeah, his marketability could be better, but smoothness in 19 is ridiculous. I don't know. I'll let you guys figure out if that's the plan. As for designing parts, we're done designing parts now. We're only down to improving parts. We're now improving what we're using for next season. So we're going to work on the brakes. These will be ready 8 days after the next race, as will the spoiler. So we're working on those. Once they're done, we're going to concentrate solely on the suspension, and those will be our parts for next season. Obviously spec engine, spec gearbox, don't need to worry about those too much. There was a vote for tyres, free choice of tyre compounds. I actually voted on yes for that, but it got rejected anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've still got 7 votes available to me if I need to use them for any reason. It's one of the reasons I think the Politico is so important. We're not going to worry about fitting parts. I'm happy with the parts. We're just going to continue on. Oh, it might be worth looking very quickly. 4th, 9th, 5th. Okay, and overall we're 5th. It's okay. Standings wise, we're 5th. A decent result here could see us guarantee 6th place. I don't think we're going to get any higher than 5th. I would like 5th. But we'll see what happens, and we'll just carry on. I say we'll see what happens a lot, don't I? Yeah. Hell of a lot. It's fine. No, it's just something I say. Everyone has their little catchphrases. Right then, you know, just I don't know. I've got quite a few that I repeat, you know, ad infinitum. And yeah, right. Let's get this underway. So, just a heads up on Motorsport Monday, by the way. Motorsport Monday will go ahead. So we'll be starting season 3. Of course, as of Monday, because this video is going out on a Wednesday. It's been recorded on a Wednesday as well, so I'm going to be trying to do this rather quickly. Yeah, Motorsport Monday will be happening this weekend. There probably won't be an episode beforehand. The reason being, I would like to start the whole season on Twitch. As it would be. For those who want to come and join me for the start of the next season, obviously I will be uploading it back onto YouTube. If you want to come and join me for the start of the season, twitch.tv/Kegman Plays. There'll be a link down in the description below, of course. And yeah, just get involved, I guess. I still need to sort out the 100% setup mod. Like, one thing you know, it's almost like a fucking meme at this point, I suppose, with this. I do need to get it installed. Anyway, let's take this practice, go from there, and we'll head on. So send out. You're on a race trim. You're on the tyres. Good stuff. You are going to be on qualifying trim, aren't you? Yes, you are. Don't be. Carry on. Yeah. So that is the plan. So Motorsport Monday's going to go ahead. There won't be an episode, but I'll be re-uploading this back to YouTube once the stream is over. I'll be bringing it back up to YouTube. I'll try to get it so it publishes straight away. You might not see it until the Tuesday morning. But yeah, that'll be the plan. Just go from there. All right, excellent, good, very poor. So not the best of starts, but not the worst either. 75%. So I don't really want to touch this cornering at all. The speed balance clearly needs to go a lot shorter. I'm going to send it there. Handling, I want to stick it there, see what happens. I'm happy leaving him with that. Vivian, very poor, excellent, poor. Okay, again, not the best, but there's some work we can do with that. So cornering, I will send probably to there. Speed balance, we're going to have to go much longer than that, probably to here, and suspension there. That'll do. We'll have a look at. Saying that. We'll have a look at that, see what works out. I think the speed balance is a little bit too far away, if I'm completely honest. But we'll play about with it. We've got time. Off you fucking go, kids. Back in. I can say kids because they're both younger than me. Even Book is younger than me. And a lot of people are younger than me. I'm an old boy. I'm going to be 20. I wish I was 23 this year. I'm going to be 33 this year. It's crazy. And there we go. 95%. Handling the speed balance a lot better. We could, in theory, do that and then see what happens here. Might be enough. It might be enough to change it. We might be leaving him to run after this. 95%. Is there any point in messing around? I don't know. Poor, excellent, great. So there is improvements there. We are still a long way away from the cornering, however. An improvement of 30% is decent. So the cornering wants to go further away. I would argue the speed balance could probably go a little bit more in favour of. So let's go there. Drop the suspension to here. Speed balance needs to go a fair bit shorter. There. Right. Let's try that out. So we'll bring in Max on this next one. And that'll be his last one, hopefully. Hopefully, anyway. Alright, the speed 4. Excellent, great, great. Is that an improvement? Have we gained anything from that? No, it actually made it slightly worse. Interesting. Interesting. Right, let's go back to that. And then, instead of doing that, go with that. And I don't want to change that out. If this will be the last one, we're just going to let him run after this. I don't see the point in not getting the knowledge. I missed your lap. Shit. Alright, so Vivian's going to go out for one longer. It's fine. You know, it's still the knowledge, isn't it? There's still knowledge. She's a lot happy by the looks of things. Excellent, excellent, great. Get in, girl. 96%. Do I want to... No, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to leave it at 96. We're going to let her run. Get all of the knowledge. We've got just under halfway through the qualifying to do this. I don't think we're going to gain anything extra out of this, as in qualifying. I think we're just going to have to worry about race trim and super soft tyres, which is a little bit upsetting, I guess. We just don't have enough time to get these in. But it'll do. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Max getting decent pace, not the fastest. Spengler actually going around the fastest, and that's despite us giving it everything. But we do get level 3s for the super softs and the race trims, which is always good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing my German impression. Not a very good one at all. There we go. And Vivian just carrying on because, well, she can. All right. Decent-ish practice. Let's go qualifying now. We'll go with super softs and the light footed because what else can we do? Super softs and sweeter spots. Setup wise, did that improve anything? 95%. It did not. It's fine. We'll stick with it. You can take those, and you, my love, can take those. Right. Let's get out there. So we are going to do the normal hang back. It takes nearly 2 minutes to get around the track, so we'll send Vivian out at the 4-minute mark. We'll send Max at 3 because it makes sense. I need to lap time. I know you do. I know you do. But just bear with. Bear with. Right. Slow that down. Ignore. Ignore. Right. Let's get you out there a little bit early on. So I'm going to aim between the P and the E this time around, especially as I'm misclicking. So I'm going to aim, yeah, between the P and the E. I left it a little bit longer. I'm going to aim between the two E's. Get you sent out as well. Let's go play. And that. So where was this? Definitely need to drop that a bit earlier. So I'm going to go between the S and the P for Max. There. That might have been a bit too early. Good and perfect. Ho, ho, ho. Keggy boy knows what he's doing sometimes. All right. So Vivian gets a 15th place, which isn't too bad at all. Max, 18th. That's not great. Okay. We didn't have to qualify, 10% more maybe would have seen us in the top 10, possibly. Grasping at straws, but it's fine. It's okay. We've seen what we can do in races. We know what we're about. We could be good. And we know that Max goes a long way on those tyres. A long way. Right, so Tondela. So what have we got with this? Just so I know. Let's get Super Soft and a race. Super Soft and race. Car setup. So it's 39 laps. We can take 18 laps of fuel. Do 23 to 25 on those. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have enough about me to bring him back by 3 laps for a one-stopper. It's going to have to be what it is. It's going to have to be a 3-stopper, but hopefully we can do it without having to burn through too many tyres. I'm going to take... I'm not going to take any laps away from either driver. Let's go attack overtake, of course, as is the standard. Go from there. Lovely. All right. Let's get the game underway. And speed up. Right, so we get the rolling start out of the way as per. I wonder if there's an option to turn the rolling starts off. I have to look into it. I like the rolling start, but I'm just wondering if there is an option to turn it off. Like in the votes. I don't know if it would be of benefit or not to get rid of it. So, Book has dropped a position already. Good start. Vivian has gained 2 by the looks of things. Vivian up into 11th, now into 12th. Drop back down to 13th. She'll be fine. Let's keep an eye on her for now. Book up into 16th. 15th now. And Vivian dropping down to 15th. They've switched positions now. Have they not? No, 12th. There we go. Lovely. Right, so the drivers are gaining spaces, gaining positions. Book struggling a little bit at the moment. A lot of drivers around him will cause that. But Vivian... doing okay. Saying that, Book right on her tail. Fine, I'm just going to let him race. We're going to let him push for a long time. A lot of drivers will be pushing for a while as well. Not quite as hard as we are, but I'm definitely interested in doing a few things. Ekstrom has had a collision. His tyres are fucked. You mean I need to go faster? What does it look like? It looks like you're not going fast enough there, Book. I'll be honest, mate. Maximilian up into 11th, in 10th, nearly. He's looking to take 10th from Costa. Vivian in 13th. Bleaky Molan jumping about 5 places there. Great work from him. And there is Max into the points in 10th. So that would have us currently staying in 5th. Max would actually be 6th from the drivers standing. Vivian up in the 10th now with Book in 11th. Book dropping down to 12th. I'm just going to let them push on hard on the tyres. I'm going to let them carry on pushing hard on the tyres. We know we've got a pit, so we may as well let them. Obviously, Max can do stupid things on his tyres. A couple of guys in the pit, Junkadella as well as Ekstrom. Junkadella looks like he might have a drive-through penalty still to do. So it could be interesting. Vivian up into 7th now. Let's get us a little closer on that. It's doing rather well here. So as it stands, with 7th and 9th, looking quite good. Let's go high and push. Max is going to go high and push as well. I'm going to slow it down just a touch. Vivian up into 6th, Max in 8th. I mean, I could get them both to go a little bit harder, actually. Screw it, let's do it. Let's keep them pushing. Let's keep them pushing, attack and overtake. Just thinking, trying to gain as many positions as we can. While we can. Got 12 points as it stands. We'd still be in 6th. Closing the gap between us and BMW team to 19 points. I mean, we could potentially, theoretically, get a 4th place. We probably do have enough about us. It's whether or not we can maintain this kind of pace for this entire race. And, of course, we've still got the next race to do. Let's let him carry on running. I'm going to get him to drop down now to high and push. And high and push. Book really killing those tyres today, unfortunately. Vivian gets up into 5th. That's 16 points now, dropping it down to 17 points between us. Wittmann needs to get out of the way, apparently. It's fine. Don't worry about it, girl. It's fine. So, we've really killed your tyres. Did you have, like, a collision or something? Is that what it is? So, 10. It's 33 to go. You can do 33. I'm just going to let him burn through the tyres. Screw it. Don't care. We've got to pit him 3 times. We may as well. I mean, it's a little bit annoying. But Vivian gets up in the 4th now. Good girl. Yeah, dropping it down to 15 points. We can get 4th. That could be a nice bit of cash there. Vivian actually attacking for 3rd now. Gets into 3rd. And Maximilian up into 7th. That gap is 10 points as it stands. Okay. Okay. This could be okay. I mean, we are killing these tyres. We are killing these tyres. We're killing the fuel. So I don't know if that'll last. If that'll maintain. It could do. It could do. We're going to get both drivers to attack, overtake. Book up into 5th. Looking to take 4th. Yeah, so that distance is now 4 points. We could theoretically get 4th. Theoretically. It would be nice. Let's speed up a touch. We'll probably be bringing in Vivian first. She'll be losing a fair bit. So if we were to get a 4th and a 2nd, we'd go up to 4th. If BMW don't gain an extra position, that is. Right, so Vivian can probably do 1 more lap on these tyres, but then we've got to worry about Max as well. I'm going to bring Vivian in now, because her tyres are a little bit worse for wear. They're slightly worse off than Max's. I'm going to do a fill up. Why not? Parts fine. I'm going to take the risky fast. That'll be the issue here, though, because I am pushing these drivers incredibly hard. And that's going to end up being the issue. It'd only be 8 points between us and Bentley if we got... Oh, 9 points now. We've got 2nd and 3rd. That'd be decent as hell. Right, so you're going to pit on this one. You're going to come in for those. We are going to fill you up as well, I think. Buttercup baby, just to let him down. Alright, so yeah, Vivian gets herself a nice pit. Let's keep an eye on her. She comes out in 21st, not in last, which is decent. Go medium neutral. Actually, no, we'll go high and push. Don't need to kill it too much. Book gets a good pit as well. He comes out in 21st. There was a mistake on the tyres, actually. Hassan Johnson. Have to sort that out. Alright, so Vivian and Max are going to push hard. Tyres have overheated. That's fine. So it's not. Let's go back up on those. We're going to carry on letting them push hard on fuel. I want to go back up on the tyres. I need to keep an eye on those. Really need to keep an eye on those. Go conserve and conserve now for both drivers. We'll keep letting them push hard on the fuel. I'm quite happy to go with fuel. It's just everything else. I do want to conserve these tyres just a little bit more than we did. That's the only thing. Because it's really difficult to keep an eye on the tyres on this track. A lot of drivers ahead of us still need to pit. Then we're going to have to pit again. I think their time management's going to be a little bit better than ours, to say the least. So I think this might be a bit of a dead rubber of a race, if I'm completely honest. Started off strong, I think it's gone wrong. Now let's go to conserve, get these tyres back down. Just for now. 7th and 9th as it stands. We're going to lose out to Wittmann there. That's fine. Right, now let's go neutral and neutral. Oh, sorry, high. So Vivian in 4th, Book in 6th. Like I say, we're going to have to pit again. Let's get both drivers to attack overtake for now. If we can. I mean, to be fair, they've done the first pit, the first sort of like length of this race. They've done more or less completely on overtake, didn't they? So we could be okay just to leave it like this for now. What do you get on those? 10 to 12. Yeah, you'll be fine. And what have you got on these? 14 to 16. Oh yeah, you're going to be more than fine. It's the fuel that might be the issue. It's fuel that might be the issue, but I want to keep pushing them. Let's go medium on the fuel for now. We'll carry on pushing the tyres. So Book in 5th, Vivian in 3rd. That would bring us up to 5th, and only 8 points behind BMW as it stands. It's not that bad. I say we could target the fourth place standings finish. We could. All right, let's go over to Vivian. Let's say we're going to keep pushing her tyres hard. Fuel-wise, she's going to have to come in again relatively soon, which is one of the reasons I've dropped Book's fuel down as well. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. I need to get better at managing, but I just desperately need to get a decent finish. 4 points behind as it stands. BMW. BMW in yellow, so that's Marco Wittmann doing the job there, as you can see. Who's now dropped down to 5th because of Max. Get in, son. Right, let's go over the Book, who is still pushing. We're going to go conserve on the tyres. There's a gap of nearly 3 seconds between him and Wittmann. So I'm quite happy to just conserve just for a little bit. Vivian, I'm going to carry on pushing, because she's not far away from overtaking Makowiecki. Got it right that time. Got it right for the first time. First time. Lovely. So yeah, we need to sort that out. There's a 2-second gap now. Nah, that's right. I'll leave it a little bit longer. We'll leave it a little bit longer. Vivian is about to go second. Get in, girl. And she's going to have to pit on this one, possibly. It depends, actually. Let's go back up. Let's go conserve. You do have a nice big gap, actually, between you and Wittmann. So you can carry on doing what you're doing. We'll go neutral now. So Vivian, I would like to bring in on the next lap, and then we can just let her kill fuck out the tyres. That's my plan. She's right on Kielwitz's tail as well, which is decent, but we are going to have to pit her on the next one. So she's past the pit lane now. So 16 laps to go, that's fine. Fill it up. Drop down a lap worth. Take a balanced. Go from there. Book has got a bit more about him, fortunately. He's got a little bit longer to go. So he can probably do another... Actually, we can probably push him. Push the tyres. See if we can get him to catch up. I say we know that Vivian's going to come in. I'm going to drop her down to high instead of overtake. There is a bit of a gap there, but no one else is going to pit anytime soon. But I don't know if any of these guys are going to pit for tyres. They're definitely going to have to pit for fuel. 100% are going to have to pit for fuel. Just maybe not as much as we are. Right, here we go. Max. 39%. If we can get 2 more laps out with Max, I'll be happy. Or do I just get him to push? We do this lap. Yeah, we'll do this lap. We'll bring him in. And then we'll get him to finish off. And Vivian, I need you to go neutral on those tyres for now. Saying that you're in a bit of a position where you can attack. Let's go attack, overtake. We've got the excess fuel. I would like to gain some positioning out of this. It wasn't a bad little pit, that, to be fair. Max is going to be coming on this one, 23-25. Not going to fill up. Take the 14. I'm going to take the risky fast. I'm going to drop this down to medium. Then I'll carry on pushing hard nose tyres. Vivian is in a position where I need her to not kill the tyres now. How many laps can you do on these? There's 13 laps to go, 18. Right, so we're going to be burning through these tyres relatively quickly regardless. I just don't want her to absolutely kill the tyres. I'll let her keep on the overtaking fuel situation though. Book is coming on this one now. So can he get a decent one? Let's not have a mistake, please. That is a long time. That's a long time. No mistakes, fortunately. He comes out in 13th. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's go pushing high. Got the excess fuel. Vivian, let's go attack, overtake both drivers, actually, because we're in a position where we probably can. Can get you to go high push, to be fair. I don't want you to overtake Vivian and slow her down. I'll say a lot of these drivers are going to have to go in for fuel. It's just be nice to gain a position or two before they do. Right, 12 and 13 does not help me out at the moment. That's we lose a position. I don't know. Let's not go too mad. Let's not go too mad yet. We've got a large pack in front of us. There's only 2 seconds between us and 8th, yeah? So if we don't go too hard, we should, theoretically, gain a few positions in the pits when they pit. They are going to have to pit. They are going to have to pit. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to go attack and overtake on the... overtake on the fuel, because we do have excess. I'm not going to worry too much about the tyres at the moment. Wait. How much can you do? Oh, fuck it. What about you? Right. Wow, okay, so Book's just had a small collision. Fortunately, no action's taken, so he's not at fault. We are going to have to get Vivian to push and attack, and we're going to have to get Max to push and attack. Condition of the car's fine. But I want to get them to attack now, because I am a little bit concerned about not getting any points out of this race. We've got plenty of tyre, wear, we've got plenty of fuel. Drive mistake by Vivian, that's fine. She went wide. It's going to happen. It's high risk driving style we're using here. So Book up into 11th now. Up in the 10th. So how would that be? We'd still be dropping down a position. So we have got drivers coming into pit. Go 4. Let's go neutral on your tyres, Vivian. Going to keep you going hard. 5th, and Vivian just missing out on 6th, unfortunately. That would keep us in 5th place, dropping that BMW Team Road gap to 13 points. You're going to carry on pushing hard. There's been a yellow flag. Let's go push on these. How many laps can you do? 6 to 8. It's 5 to go. Shit. Okay, go neutral. We're going to keep you pushing hard on your fuel because you've got loads of fuel. Have you? No, you haven't. Go high on that. And go high on that as well. Trying to defend positions. Up in the 8th. She's going to struggle. She's going to struggle. I've got no sort of doubt in my mind, but she's going to struggle. Let's go medium here. Book should get up to 4th. We've dropped down to 6th as it stands. With a 17 point gap. So SRT are in bright red. So that's Tony Kegman and Augusto Farfus. Kanan's in the pit, so that's not an issue. We've dropped him back. Vivian is 7th. Does have the excess fuel. It's the tyres. Again, I'm concerned about the tyres. 3 laps to go. And she's killing those tyres. Book, 9 to 11 laps to go on those tyres. He's not going to be catching up to anyone anytime soon. So I'm just going to go push and let him just stick on overtake. And we're going to worry about Vivian mostly. I don't want to destroy her tyres. She's going to destroy her tyres soon. We can see that. They're at 26%. And she's still got 2 laps to go. I can't drop down the tyre temperature because we will lose positions. I'm going to use some of the excess fuel to overtake, like push hard on that. We should be able to do that. We've got excess. We've only got 1 lap to go after this. So as long as we've got a lap's worth of fuel available to us, and then we can go push on the tyres as well. Let's go push on the tyres now. We've got a lap's worth of fuel. Let's drop it down to high. So we are going to see her dropping positions. I can tell you that now. We're definitely going to see some positions dropped. Max is fine. He's going to come in with enough fuel and enough tyres. This Vivian's going to be the issue. But as it stands, it should be fine. If we can hold on to 7th, we're good. And get that distance down to 12. We're not going to hold on to 7th though. Yeah, didn't think so. I'm not going to hold on to 8th either. Right. Attack. Overtake. Nearly on the inside. It's fine. That's not bad. It's not bad. 8th place. Keeps us in 5th. Drops that down to 14 points distance between us and BMW. And actually only 16 between us and Bentley. And we got 19 points out of that race. And Tondella's not a race I'm overly keen on. So I think we might be in good stead coming into the end here. We can get ourselves a 4th place finish. That'd be, or even a 3rd place finish. That'd be something pretty special. That would be something pretty special. I won't lie. Just going to cause me issues next year because I'm going to have to. Yeah, that's going to make me think I want to push harder, and we can't. I need to spend a few years in this championship, making some money, improving headquarters, and then going for it. I think that's what I need to do. Yeah, maybe. All right. Anyway, let's continue on. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Pretty positive. No rules broken, not by us anyway. Maximum Billuck got a 10-second time penalty. If it wasn't for that 10-second time penalty, it would have been decent. He did get a second place, I'm assuming. Wow. 2 illegal part demotions. So that has gained us an extra position for him and an extra position for her. So Rowe did also go up a place. They've got 3 points more than they would have done. We've got 3 points more than we would have done, so that's not too much of an issue. And we've got 2 points more than we would have done there, which means that Kanan also... Right, so that's fine. And Farfus got 2 points. I don't know. I don't think that's benefited us at all. But Book is in 5th overall in the driving standings. Only fucking 16 behind Matthias Ekstrom. Fucking hell. And Vivian in 13th. And that keeps us in 5th. We are 12 points behind BMW and 13 behind Bentley. So Bentley did gain some extra points, but I think we closed that gap down even further, maybe. I can't even remember what I said. SRT falling away, 10 points behind us, though. Not much in it. And we are a good 50 points clear. Nearly 50, 47 points... 46 points clear of Emily Frey. So I'm pretty sure we're guaranteed 6th place, which is the target. So that's not bad at all. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that indeed. It's just whether or not we can now get all of our parts ready for next season and have a decent finish in the last race of the season. And I can't remember for the life of me where the last race of the season is. We'll have a look in a bit. But Kegus Manus is happy. Marketability should go up. You've got marketability plus 12. You've got a marketability plus 6. We're looking decent. We're still losing money because we haven't got decent sponsorships. But it is what it is. Let's have a quick look at the sponsorships. I can't remember if there is a space yet or there will be a space. I get the feeling there is a space. I'm down a minute, won't we? Oh, pardon me. But we know we won't be making any more parts now. We're going to lose another $500,000 or whatever it was. There is no spaces. 3 races and Canon 1 goes. That was an upfront payment. 4 races and that goes. And that's a decent one. 5 races and Hanjin goes. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time potentially. Interview with Movie Star, sure. Morale, happiness, there we go. Just piss off the GMA, why not? So yeah, we don't have that happening soon. I will sort out the pit crew stuff in a bit. I don't think I can ask for... Yeah, I've already had the extra money, which is a shame. Budget of next year's car is on the higher, so next year's car, as it stands, 7.875 million being put aside. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're golden. The last race of the season will be on Friday at Rio de Janeiro, and I think next year there's a new track. I might be wrong. The addition of Doha was approved, yeah, so we've got the Doha GP at the end of next season. Again, not a race I like, but you know, it's one of those things. Right, I think we'll end it there. So yes, I should be live tonight on Twitch at 8 PM UK time, straight after this. So check out the link below. Come join us. Obviously, Motorsport Monday, this Monday coming up, we'll be doing 3 hours of Motorsport. So we'll go from there. And I will see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.